everybody, it's Eva with Budget Your Life. It's Saturday the 31st of May. Wow, can't believe May's almost over. Tomorrow is the start of birthday month, which I'm excited about. I'm going to have a little bit of a sale on my website and new products, some travel themed and just some Christmas themed, some new type of products. So I'm really excited about finishing my launch that I started a few weeks ago. So let's quit talking and get to the good stuff. So I have, I guess, this bag and this of completed items. So I'm just going to start taking stuff out. I have 3 trays. I like to do 3 trays because some of them have a specific category written on it. So I'm going to put it here and then I'll sort it up between those. This will be the randomizer money, and then this one will be for debt. And then once we have everything sorted, I will go through and add up what we have in each section, starting with the individual ones so I can see what each individual got. And then, Phoenix, stop it. Lay down. So yeah, so this one I know is debt, because this is all my completed challenges from my debt binder. And I just took the whole thing out and put it. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll sort that in a minute. I'm just going to take all of this out to make sure that there isn't any money. Lots of little challenges, but no money. Oh my gosh. This was a really good month in the debt binder. And then this will go back into the debt binder. All right. So some of these are Christmas because I finally started Christmas. It doesn't have anything that's randomizer. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Randomizer. This is from my Tiny Tuesday binder. That is actually no more. I am not going to do my Tiny Tuesday the same way. I'm morphing it into Monday. Randomizer. So how are you guys doing? Isn't this exciting? This is one of my favorite videos. I do like condensing videos too. But yeah. And then randomizer. I don't know if you can see, but Petey's fine. He's on the couch. And I did, so I'm filming this Friday night so I can get this out on Saturday. That doesn't say. I'm going to put it to debt. My little... Here I go again, not remembering what I'm saying. Oh, I'm filming this Friday night so I can get this up on Saturday. And then Sunday's June 1st, and I will start... I think I was putting this to the randomizer. And get started with my Sunday video with playing with friends. Ooh, this is from Danny. So Danny's book I have in my debt binder. And so it had over $400 in it. So I decided to take out the $400 and put in $400 of prop notes. Prop notes, so I can make sure that I keep track of how well I'm saving in there. So it doesn't look like I just have $2 in there after working on it for months. So that $400 is going to go towards debt, and I'm very excited about that. Let's see. I think this is going to be a really good debt one. Randomizer. Usually I put my group plays to debt, but I know my randomizer didn't have a lot, so I'm starting to switch over that my group plays will go to the randomizer because I really need to start funding my sinking funds and just some categories that I'm putting so much to debt that I'm not really putting much into my envelopes for everyday stuff. And it's starting to affect me now. I noticed I did a little bit of the credit card float which basically means I have the money. I'll have the money. I get paid tomorrow or today, I guess I should say, the last day of the month for the 1st, because I get paid a little early with my bank. I'm going to put this one to debt. So because I am now paying so much attention to what I'm doing, I'm noticing that I'm like, oh, I'm starting to fall into the habit where I'm putting everything into debt, which I want to because I want to knock it out really fast. But my randomizer was taking, a hit, and now I'm kind of changing how I'm doing it. So I went and did a Walmart grocery order delivery or pickup. What was that? No, delivery. Last night, Thursday night. And yeah, I didn't have the money to cover it. So I was like, well, I'll just, when I get paid on the 1st, which I'll get paid on Friday because of the holiday, or because it was on a weekend. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Oh, this is going to something specific. Okay. See, I'm not looking. All right, let's see. And then, my fairy tale binder switched from month ahead to debt. So all of these are debt. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot about that. So when I'm finished with sorting everything and everything's going to go to debt, the randomizer, or specific categories, I need to make sure I pull out, I didn't write it down, but when I'm done sorting it, I'm going to go get the number because I did my budget before I sat down. I'm going to put that there. Nope, that was debt. 2032. See, I shouldn't talk and do this at the same time. All right, this is my last little bit. Babe is getting money. Oh, I don't need that, but let's do that. Car registration, which is good. Randomizer. Beauty. And last but not least, household. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. All right, I'm just going to scoot debt and the randomizer off to the side and sort through this to make sure I have everything written down for this. So today is 5/31/25. So we have $30 for household. Let's see, $20 for beauty. $24 for car registration. $20, not 25. So $20 is going to Babe. And $12 is going to YNAB. That is the software I use to do my electronic budgeting. And then all of that is Christmas. Okay, I'm going to sort this first and then we will count Christmas. Okay, so let's see. 34. This is 30. I think I'm just going to do this. $42. And 23. Okay, so we have, let's total this one up now. Okay, 235 matches. So I am going to leave, I'm going to scoot that over to the side. And at the very end, I will stuff my binders with what needs to happen. So I'm just going to cross this out. Okay, let's figure out our randomizer. All right, potentially 466. So I'm going to write that here, but I'm going to unfortunately add it up again, and I will fast forward so you don't have to endure that all over again. All right, 466 it is. Just gonna put a little check by it. All right, so that's nice. 466 for the randomizer. I'm gonna go check, and because I wrote down the number, I thought I wrote it in this notebook, but I didn't. Okay, when I did my budget that I always run through on YNAB, that stands for You Need a Budget. I do my budget there first, and then I have a cash line, and under my cash line are all my categories that are in my binders. So basically, all the stuff that I keep in my bank gets filtered out and put into the correct categories in my YNAB budget, and then everything else just says cash. And when it says cash, that's what I withdraw from the bank and then put into the binders or play with for savings challenges. But when I did my budget last night before bed, I had a medical charge, groceries, and prescription that I didn't have anything budgeted for that in my YNAB categories. So, and I don't have anything in my binders. I do have enough medical to cover my prescription and this, but I've taken from my medical the last 2 months and there's not much in there. So instead of me taking money out of here, putting it in there, and then taking it right back out, I'm just going to add this up. Whatever this is, I'm going to take out of here. And then yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then that will cover the charges. I'll leave that all sorted out in my bank, and then whatever's left will go into my binders. I hope that makes sense. I can totally explain that differently. I'm just going to say 52, 116, and 40. So that's $208 out of my 466 that I'm going to use to cover the charges I've already incurred on my credit card. So, but that's okay. This is here. I can do that. So let's just take that out so I make sure I am good. So 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is just going to really cover my expenses. So I'm still going to add the 466 up as my saving for my randomizer when I do my totals, but I'm going to say less 208 equals $258 that I will randomize. Okay, that makes sense. All right, at least it makes sense to me. So I'm going to set that there, and I probably will forget, but that's okay. At least I can clear what's sitting in red negative in my YNAB. And it won't be a new credit card debt because we're going to pay it off. All right. So randomizer and something specific. Okay, cool. All right. Make sure. Okay. This is $400. This I know, because I put in the placeholders. Let's sort everything out and we will count it all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like I need to put this in my wallet to go to the bank. Okay, that at least has a direction. All right. We're going to start with the ones. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness. $1,106 going to debt as an extra debt payment. Wow. 1,106. All right. I'm going to do a total saved before I do any kind of rearranging. So 1106 plus 466 plus 235. $1,800. 1,807. That's amazing. Wow. I mean, I can tell I'm doing really well because my binders are empty. We did eat from the damn freezer and eat from the damn pantry. That's what we kept calling it. And we did that for about 2 weeks. We're still doing it actually. 2 weeks because we had a lot in the freezer. And I'm like, we are eating it all before we shop. Although I did do a Walmart delivery, but that had some snacks and dog treats and all kinds of stuff. So milk, cereal, all that, you know, my dinner now because I burned my hand. It's starting to, okay, it's fine. Wow, I'm really proud. I'm kind of speechless. I just am so, wow, I'm very, very, it's almost like humbling because I'm working really hard to make this happen and it's actually happening. So I've had excuses before. I could list all the excuses I've given and it doesn't matter what they are because, you know, I'm setting my mind to it and I'm doing it. So right now I am going to take out $6 and put that in the randomizer. Specific debt randomizer. So this is $1,100 that will go to debt. And on Tuesday in my debt binder video, right before I start, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all of my debts that I did that first time I had my debt confession and list everything out and what the balances are that day and what I paid in the prior month because I had 2 big debt payments that I made in May. So my student loan is definitely lower and my personal loan is definitely lower. So, and then I will tell you where this $1,100 is going, which it's probably going to be the personal loan. So $1,100, and I'm just going to write personal loan with a question mark. And we will figure that out on Tuesday in the very beginning of the video for Debt Binder Day, because I want to, I mean, you guys are along on this ride with me. I mean, I did my debt confession, and now I want to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And when I go through my binders to put the rest of this away, you're going to see that I haven't been doing much in my binders. And I did spend from them because that's what you do. So I haven't been replenishing them, especially last month, because I did the big push for debt. And this does not fit any of my clippies. Well, we will attempt multiple clippies. You stay. There. $1,100. Oh, that's so exciting. I am very sorry if this video is a little boring because I'm kind of speechless and just very appreciative of what's happening. All right, so let's put in, I don't have anything for Jake and Coco. Household, I have $30. Okay. I will update trackers later. Landscaping, nothing. Tech, nothing. Okay. Oh, Amazon Prime, credit card fees, car maintenance. Is that the same as car registration? No, car registration. See, I had to empty it when I got my license. So that's 24. YNAB is getting 12. And that is a yearly charge in March, so I have plenty of time. And maybe put another mini to it or something. Medical is empty, but that's because, that's right, medical is empty. Yeah, when we didn't have insurance, well, we had it. It's a long story. Something happened to our insurance for a month. It's back now. Everything's fine, but I had to spend from my medical, and I forgot I used all of that up. So I will put some of my randomizer back to that. Okay. Okay, so let's do my binder. This has Babe. Babe back $20. Beauty got $20. I don't think I spent from my beauty. I think I ended up using some of the beauty for the prescription. Hair, nothing. Okay, $129. And this is going to go into my holiday binder, which you've never seen because I don't really do much in here. So I have a birthday tracker, some birthdays. I am going to put 25 in gifts. And this is just for something that comes up for somebody that's not babe or immediate family. So nothing for Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July. I'm going to do $24. And I'll fill out the little trackers later. Holiday decor, because why not? I have money. I'm going to put 10. Let's see, fall, Halloween, Halloween. I'm going to put $16 in Halloween. Thanksgiving. I'm going to put 12. I got these cute little trackers from Heather at the Saving Supermom. Look at how cute they are. Okay, I'm going to use the Christmas ones. Let's see. I have, or no, I don't know. They're both so pretty. Okay. I have to figure out which ones I want to use, but initially, okay. And the last $12 will go into New Year's. So that's kind of my plan, is just to flip through and put stuff in, fill out the trackers. And then with these guys, they actually might go into a different binder. And just, I want to put a little bit of money away for my mom and babe. And then gifts for babe and mom and pups or something. So I want to be able to keep track of that. So I think those might end up actually in a different binder, but time will tell. All right. So now we have this money. And instead of doing a randomizer, I do kind of miss doing a randomizer and just having it go into different categories that, you know, just whatever the randomizer says. But since I've been heavily spending from these, due to most of my money going to debt, I want to start, or I don't want to say start, but I want to keep filling these up because, you know, yesterday we went and got food for Coco, and they had, you know, Phoenix's food on sale. So we ended up getting that. So that's Jake and Coco's done. And, you know, so I want to make sure that we have money in these at least continually until I can pay off a little bit more debt and go back to my normal cash stuffing videos. So let's do put 25 in here for Jake and Coco and Phoenix. I should adjust the envelope to account for that little guy. Household got 30. I'm going to give it another 10. I did just buy some things. I tried a new like Lysol, what is it? Lysol sanitary, not sanitary, Lysol disinfectant detergent. I don't know. I don't know what I tried. It doesn't matter. I tried a new product and I don't really like it. So now I'm like, ugh. Luckily it was a small one. So I'm going to try to use that one and then I can go buy the one I actually wanted. I should have just waited, but I didn't. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 55 going into landscaping, which keeps me 1 month ahead, which I love. That's, and then tech, I'm just going to put in, let's do 15. And then that's it from this binder. And I kind of look at this as my medium, important, long, a little bit longer term. So Amazon Prime is once a year. So we'll just add 5 to that. And credit card fees, same thing. Car maintenance. That was $300. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to do $25 in car maintenance. Car registration and smog. I'll add 10 ones. YNAB, we should be good because that's a while out. Medical. I'm going to put 50 in there. At least I know where to come for Mini Monday on where to get some ones. Okay, so that was 50 for medical. Taxes, nope. Buffer. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll put $10 in buffer. Though this literally gets used for savings challenges, not going to lie. Because I'm like, ooh, maybe I could put $5 more in my savings challenge. I'm a nerd. Okay, we don't have much for my personal one, but that is okay. I'm going to put $10 more in Babe. So that's 30 now. Beauty, nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do 10 for hair. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Clothes, no. Hobbies, no. Spa just went. Let's put something in volunteer dues. We'll just do $6. Local adventure, nothing. Groceries and Eva. What do we have? $28. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my little EVA envelope. Again, this most likely will be used for savings challenges. I do actually use this on Monday nights with Danny at Craft Coat Budgets. I'm a member of her YouTube channel. We do member bingo. So this is where that money's come from the past couple times. So that's probably where that will go to again. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're still here. I saved $1,807 with completed challenges. I didn't start all those that month. But they finished this month, or I, like Danny's book, I just put placeholders in and decided to take that $400 towards debt. So $1,100 towards debt, put 260-ish into the randomizer and a couple things into specific categories, and we actually got $129 into holidays, which was super exciting. So thank you so much for being here and watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below and let me know you were here. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, take care. Bye.